What you see back there is Mount Hood. It's difficult to see on the camera because the clouds are covering it, but that's where we're heading. 11,000 feet tall. There's Mount Hood. Finally was able to get a picture of it, but I got dirty windows. Every time I try to take a picture or video, I get trees in the way or clouds. But there you have it. Isn't she beautiful? I don't know if you know, but here in Oregon, you are not allowed to pump your own gas. So here is our cabin at the base of Mount Hood, nestled actually at the base of Mount Hood. It is so cute. It's a little chilly. It's an older cabin, but we're gonna go get some firewood. I would imagine there's heat in here. Cute little refrigerator, plenty of towels, shower. Our little area here in the kitchen. This is where we'll hang out. There's a loft up there. Nice table, fireplace. I think the kids will sleep upstairs. And I think I'll sleep downstairs even though it's a bunk bed because I don't want to have to climb down the stairs to go to the restroom. We'll see what Rick says. Isn't this the cutest little place? And then, in the backyard, we have a little fire pit. Oh, it's locked. I need a key. But we have a little porch where we can hang out and sit, and there's a little fire. And the river is right there. I'll go out when I get the key. But it's all green. This is so nice, so relaxing. And let's go over here. Let's go over here and see what's out this window. A nice big old tree. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, there's some wood here. Except it needs to be chopped. I think we'll just go buy some wood. Okay, Cookie's making himself at home. Come on, Cookie. Can you hear the river? It smells like pine out here. It smells so good. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using the hot tub. Hasn't been used in a while. That's what it is. There's another path down here. Oh, this one's a more direct way to get down to the stream. And the name of the cabin is Chillaxin Cabin. That's me, Chillaxin. They thought of everything. Check out all the hooks. I told Rick I can live here. This is like perfect. You walk in like the mudroom, drop all the dirty laundry, shoes. That's how our house was in Ohio. We walked in and there was the laundry. Rick and I went to the grocery store just a few miles down while the kids unpacked and did some laundry. So everybody's chillaxing now. Rick and the kids are down by the river. I'm in my PJs and just gonna chill with Cookie. I gotta say, this is one of the nicest Airbnbs that we've been in. It's a cabin in the woods at the base of Mount Hood. A volcano that's sleeping, I hope. And I got a river in the backyard. Zig Zag River it's called. I don't know what else I could ask for. It's got a fireplace over there. I've got a fire pit in the backyard along with a patio, screened-in patio that we can hang out in. This is the type of cabin I wouldn't mind owning if I don't end up in a city. If I end up in a cabin somewhere in the woods, something like this, with a bedroom on the first floor. Well, this one, let's see. Oh, there it is. This one has 4 bunk beds. It's an Airbnb. They want to make sure they have enough room for guests. You know, they might travel together, but there's 2 bedrooms upstairs. Then there's this ladder that takes you up to that loft. So you have that loft and you have the one above me. See that? 2 bedrooms upstairs. I think that's the perfect plan. I think I would have maybe a half a bathroom or a bathroom upstairs and maybe the half bath downstairs or another bathroom downstairs. I don't know. But this size, I think maybe, I'm guessing between 900 feet to 1,000 square feet. And I told Rick that a cabin like this would be perfect for him and me in our retirement years, unless we end up in a downtown somewhere. I told you I don't like to drive, but I need to have water near me. I don't know if a rolling river is going to cut it, because I do miss the Gulf of Mexico, the ocean. But I tell you, it sure is peaceful. I do love the peace and quiet, because driving in traffic and all that. I will say this particular area, I'd have to say, because it's a tourist area, we went to the grocery store and it was expensive. Orange juice was like almost $9 for the gallon. The same amount would have cost me $4.99, $5.99 in Florida. So I'm not sure what it is at the rest of the country, but I thought groceries were expensive here. You don't have a lot of options either. People go skiing here. It's July, so there's plenty of campgrounds. I'm sure people are still, I see bikers, people biking and trailing, and there's hiking, and horseback riding and that type of thing down here. Oh, fishing's huge. Fly fishing. This particular area would be, I have no idea what properties are, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty expensive in general. I know there were similar properties like this in the Carolinas for those of you who are looking for land to buy. North Carolina, around Boone. There are some really nice properties up there with rivers running through them. Nice lots for people who are looking for a piece of property to put up their home. Again, I made another video that seems to be pretty popular lately where I talk about when we bought our 10 acres of things we didn't know. We were young, we didn't know anything. We didn't know what to ask. We just bought the land, which was fine. It all worked out. We loved it. We lived there for 10 years and it turned out fine. But I'd have to say the next time, if we were to purchase property, we know what to ask, what kind of questions to ask, who to ask, what can be built, what can't be built, and all that. We've grown older and wiser. We are at Trillium Lake Park, and it's a beautiful place right at the base of Mount Hood. We were looking at it, and you probably can't see in the camera, but up in that snow, it looks like there's a square, rectangular line. Do you see it right up there? Right in that patch of snow right in the middle of the screen? I don't know if you could see it, but it looks like it's man-made. I have no idea what that is. But back to the lake, you could see there's canoes, paddle boats. It's pretty chilly, I must say, for mid-July, but this is probably normal for this area. And I'm guessing somewhere you can rent these boats. Cookie's terrified of other dogs and people, so he's not doing so great. Noah is babying him. Cookie, how you doing? You afraid of everybody? You gonna bark at everybody? Can't bark at everybody. See, if he's being held, he doesn't bark as much. Even when other dogs are going by. That's pretty good that he doesn't, well, he barked with me. I think he feels more secure with you. Because I was holding him like this and he still barked when people and dogs went by. I think he likes Noah better. Going out back to have a little fire and cook some s'mores. We've got the marshmallow, we got the graham crackers, and we have the chocolate. So I think we're all set. And here's the trail that takes us right to the river. This is really moving. It's called Zig Zag River. So here's the woods. There's the back of our cabin. We used to have fires in our backyard back in Ohio in the fall, summer, spring if it wasn't too cold. Trying to figure out how to maneuver my way down here. More rocks, and it's slippery and wet, so I gotta be careful. Check that out. Is that perfect or what? Looks like fairies should live here. Isn't it just something? But I've always loved water. I always thought that it was very relaxing. And also it just seems to help one thing. Like when you're looking out at the Gulf of Mexico or over a large lake or any body of water or the Atlantic Ocean or the Pacific Ocean. It's just so amazing. Even a river like this, it's not huge, but look how powerful that water is. It just goes. Some waves on its way, but it goes where it needs to go. Kind of like how we are. Sometimes we go through rough waters, but then things seem to work. Willow just spotted a slug. Look how huge that is. I've never seen a slug so large. Put your hand next to it so they can see how big it is. Yeah, look at that slug. It's almost as long, well, it is longer than your hand. Pretty huge. Cookie wanted to come out with us and be by the fire. We don't want it too big, even though we're under a moderate burn, meaning you could burn. They say not to burn after nighttime. So we're doing it tonight, now, afternoon actually. It's like 6 p.m. I think. And we're going to keep it small. And there's our marshmallows and graham crackers and chocolate. We're good to go. Right, Cookie? We're good to go?